Hi there, Gemini, and welcome to your reading for the week of July 28th. This is a general message, so only take what resonates, and let's get started. What are the best and highest messages coming through for Gemini, please? Starting off with the Two of Wands here at the crown of your reading. Followed by the Queen of Wands. The World card coming through, pretty big energy. The Six of Cups. And let's get you one more here for the end. And the Three of Wands. Two and the Three of Wands coming through. Look at that progression. Now, on the bottom of the deck here, we are looking at the Eight of Cups. So with the Eight of Cups, there is something here to walk away from, something that's not serving you anymore, that it's time to move on from and move on to something else. So here at the crown of your reading, we do have the Two of Wands. So you're walking away from something and you're looking for a new direction. That's what the Two of Wands is. Needing to make a choice about the direction that you want to go in. You're waiting for results. Maybe making some plans about traveling or moving in the new direction. The story of the Two of Wands is that this person rushed to a finish line and they didn't enjoy the journey. And so now they're there, they have accomplished something, but they didn't enjoy the journey. So now they're just kind of sitting there being like, now what? Where am I going? They have the world in their hands and they're looking for that new direction. Now, we do have the Three of Wands coming out as well, and this means that you are preparing for that new direction, that you see a new direction here, and you're preparing to go. You're preparing to get on your ships. You're preparing for your ships to come in. The Three of Wands is a card of expansion and putting yourself out into the world, taking those first steps in that new direction. We've also got the Queen of Wands here, and the Queen of Wands is very bold, confident, self-assured person, and she doesn't really care what other people think about her. And she also is not afraid to get started on something without having all the answers and learning as she goes. So this could be something that you don't have all the answers for and that you are learning as you go about. So don't be afraid to get started and to go in the direction of something, even if you don't have all the answers, if you don't feel fully prepared. The Queen of Wands is just confidently moving in the direction that she wants to. And she kind of just trusts that it's all going to work out for her. And it will. The World card here is symbolizing that there is some kind of chapter that is closing. An accomplishment or a goal has been achieved. This is the very last major arcana, and it really symbolizes a journey coming to an end. So with the Two of Wands here, you have reached a finish line. There is something coming to an end and you're looking for that new direction, and the World is just symbolizing that end. This is another card of travel as well. And same with the Three of Wands. So you definitely could be traveling somewhere here. We do also have the Six of Cups. And this is a card of nostalgia, of thinking of your past, your childhood. There could be something here that you're reflecting on that's helping you with your decision to move forward in the new direction. The Six of Cups is also a gift from the universe, a surprise gift from the universe. And usually what that gift is obstacles being removed, getting a turnaround of some kind. But why don't we get your clarifiers and we'll get some deeper insight into your message. What is this Two of Wands energy coming through for Gemini? King of Pentacles, okay. Knight of Pentacles, excuse me. And on the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Swords. Let's get another card with this, a little bit more explanation. What are we worried about here? Okay, Five of Wands coming through. And what is the World card here? Four of Wands. Lovely. And what is on this Six of Cups? Page of Cups. Okay. And let's get one more over here on your Three of Wands. The Fool. Beautiful. Okay. Now here on the bottom of the deck, we're looking at the Ace of Pentacles. This is a brand new, prosperous opportunity full of potential coming through for you. The Ace of Pentacles, this is the hand of God bringing you this opportunity, bringing you this turnaround, this surprise gift. So with this opportunity, this could look like a new job, a new form of income, a raise, a promotion, or even just something like a side hustle, something that you see opportunity in. And with this ace, it does have a lot of potential, but it needs to be nurtured like a seed. You got to plant it in this garden down here, and you have to water that seed, you have to tend to it, and it needs time to grow. So you need that consistent energy in order to see the fruits of your labor. And that comes in again here with the Knight of Pentacles. This is a very hardworking, reliable, and consistent energy. And he also says it's time to get started. He's holding that same pentacle, and just like the Ace of Pentacles, he needs to take this pentacle and plant it like a seed in the field behind him in order to ever see any fruits of his labor. And it does take a little bit of time and consistent effort. So this new direction that you're going in, there is advice here to be consistent. The Knight of Pentacles also says it's time to get started. Okay, so as soon as you start to see this direction that you're going in, really go for it. It's time to get started, and it's time to put in that consistent energy. Now here on your Queen of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands. So the Nine of Swords is about feeling anxious or depressed, grief, feeling like there's a never-ending nightmare. But it's not so bad that this person is getting up to do anything about it. They're kind of just wallowing in their own negative emotions. And the Five of Wands represents conflict, protecting yourself against challenges and rivalry. This is like obstacles, but it's a card of overcoming obstacles, of leveling up, of practicing and getting better at confronting difficult situations, like with the Nine of Swords. And coming in on the Queen of Wands, maybe you don't feel confident enough to start this new beginning. Maybe you're having some inner conflict about whether or not you're capable of doing this. And this is you really overcoming those inner obstacles. This could also be maybe there's other people around you that don't really like what you're trying to do, the new direction that you're trying to go in. And those are obstacles for you to overcome. Or maybe there's a lot of competition for whatever it is you're trying to do here, and that's making you feel like maybe you're not good enough to go for it. But I see you really overcoming these confused feelings or this lack of confidence here, because we do have the Four of Wands and the Fool coming in after that. Now, the Four of Wands is a card of crossing the finish line. So we've got two cards here that do represent crossing a finish line and with the world. So you're completing something. You're completing this goal. You're completing this direction that you're going in. The Four of Wands is also about celebrating, reuniting with family and friends. This is like homecomings. You've completed the thing and you're all celebrating because of it. This is also a card of marriage. I don't really see a whole lot of other marriage cards here or love cards, so I think this is just about you finishing something, you crossing that finish line, making your accomplishment happen here. This is also a card of 1111. Now over here on your Six of Cups, we have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups represents an impossible dream that you might have. You might feel like this new direction that you're going in is impossible, and it's something maybe that you've held on to since childhood, a dream that you've had since childhood that you really want to pursue here. And the thing about the impossible dream is we often don't think it's possible. You really have to take a chance, take a leap of faith in order to see if this is something that you can accomplish. But it's coming through on your Six of Cups. So this is the universe stepping in to say your impossible dream can be possible for you. This is the turnaround, the surprise gift you're getting from the universe. This could potentially also be some kind of love offer coming through, but I really get that this is more like this dream that you have, this direction that you want to go in. It could feel impossible, and that is why maybe you feel a little conflicted here and not as confident as you could be. Now we do have the Fool card coming through on your Three of Wands. So you're preparing for this new beginning. You're ready to get out there. You're ready for this new beginning to come through. And that's what the Fool is saying. This is the very first major arcana in the deck, and it symbolizes going on a new adventure, taking a new path, fresh hope, new beginnings, and taking a leap of faith, because we don't know how a new beginning is going to turn out, and we have to take that leap of faith. We have to risk looking foolish, because not everyone's going to understand this new thing that we're doing. Let's go ahead and get you your oracle messages. I just want to point out here too that you have the very first and the very last major arcana. So definitely chapters closing, new beginnings coming through. The cycle, the wheel is turning here. What are the oracle messages coming through for Gemini, please? Work through your fears. We're going to put that right here on the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands with the Queen of Wands, because I do feel like there is a little bit of work. You need to work on your confidence here and work on really believing that you can achieve this impossible dream. Let's get another one. Prosperity lies ahead. We're going to put that right here on the World and the Four of Wands. Prosperous new opportunity coming in for you this week, Gemini. Let's get you one more of these. Conclusions are within reach. Definitely, especially with the World card. Something's wrapping up here so that you can move on. And let's go ahead and get you an angel number message to close out your reading. What is the angel message here for Gemini this week? Number 16, I am perceptive. And it says, you have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings and a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. All right, so that is what I have for you this week, Gemini. This looks like a really lovely week for you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support, and I will see you next time.